What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Combat Talk. I'm your host, Pretty Boy Pigeon. I'm here with the other host.
Bitch boy Marco.
And this is a recap. This is a recap of last week.
Roll the intro.
What?
What's up, guys? This is Pedro.
Think that's funny, bitch ass white boy.
Anyways, UFC baby. UFC 327 main event. Yuri. What?
Prohashka.
Prohashka. Before that, man, I had fun watching it. I honestly watched it since um the second fight on the early prelims. Kevin Gastelum. Which how far down has Kevin
Yeah.
Gastelum fell? And it's kind of even Luke, man, he's kind of crazy that he's all the way down there. You don't think so?
Yeah.
Both of them. I would think this is at least a prelim card. But anyways, Luke submits Kevin Gastelum first round, Darce choke, I believe. Next, Chris Padilla versus Markel Medeiros. Kind of a weird fight. Chris Padilla, a lot of pressure throughout the fight. Um, Mark Medeiros cut Padilla with a pretty bad um, elbow, and he was landing some like pretty heavy shots. I would say he probably did land the most like heavy and clean shots throughout the fight. However, I think Chris Padilla landed way more, and there was some power shots in there, but way more. I think he kept control of the whole fight, but it was kind of a weird ending. Padilla takes the win, but then it gets overturned, and it's currently a draw. However, Chris Padilla's team has put in for what's called to argue the fucking ending, but whatever. But that was a fun fight, man. They were going ham. Going on to the prelims card. Um, Tatiana Suarez is the first person to submit Lupi Godinez with a rear naked choke. So that was a cool fight, high level from Tatiana Suarez. And again, big ribbon on her hat to say first one to submit Lupi Godinez, who was on a good little run. Next, we have a return of Gamrot versus Esteban Ribovics. Gamrot, it's been a minute since we've seen him.
Yeah.
Last time we saw him was with Charles Oliveira. And yeah, I mean, he made decent work of Esteban Ribovics. Had some decent striking going on, but ultimately, I mean, he's a ground guy. He's a wrestler and wrestled him and found a submission. So next, Kevin Holland, Randy Brown. Did you watch the fight? Bro, it was fucking. They was going ham on it too. Honestly, this whole card, people were going ham, man. They were looking for finishes or just looking to put on a show for some reason.
Yeah.
But Kevin Holland looked really good. But I mean, you never know with Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
What type of Kevin Holland you'll get that fight. But mid fight, he asked Randy Brown if he wanted to go play basketball. So some very Kevin Holland shit to do.
Yeah.
Next, to wrap up the prelims, I mean, a hell of a fucking fight.
Yeah.
A little bit one sided, I would say, but
If this fight would have been in Bellator a couple years ago, people would have been like, "Man, this is like Khabib Conor type of vibe."
Trisha Pitbull versus Aaron Pico. Pitbull coming from a loss, right? Versus Yair? Or has he fought since?
No, he fought someone, and then I think he won. Dan Ige.
Oh, he beat Ige?
Yeah.
Oh, but no offense to Ige. On his tail end of his career. But okay. And then Aaron Pico coming from a debut
Knockout.
knockout loss
Yeah.
versus Murphy.
Yep.
who just lost also. But um, I mean, Aaron Pico came in supposed to be the guy. No,
Yeah.
gets knocked out. Took some time off. I would say what, over half a year.
Yeah. Probably like a year.
It was when we went to when we saw that girl that you liked, the David Buster's. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The hostess.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? The hostess with the mostest.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Your
about.
favorite hostess.
Shut up, bitch ass white boy.
And when was that? Like October?
Yeah, I don't even remember who fought in the main event.
Marab, Stan
Sandhagen.
Hagen.
Yeah, it's been like a year.
Anyways, um, last time we saw Pico, it's knocked out, spinning elbow from Murphy. Comes back, puts on a hell of a performance versus
Yeah.
Patricio Pitbull. Um, Great fucking boxing.
Yeah.
Um,
Mixed it up well.
Mixed it up well. Um, what do you think of this performance?
It looked good, man. That two was landing all night. Whether if it was coming off the 1-2, 3-2, 1-1-2. He was landing that two all night.
Good work to the body too throughout
Yeah.
the fight.
Good way. He mixed it up well as well.
Um, Good takedown defense too. Even when Pitbull was trying to,
Yeah.
he was just trying to grasp whatever he could. Man, he was
Mhm.
like a cat in water.
Yeah.
But again, Aaron Pico takes the win. Pretty one-sided fight. Um, I mean, honestly, that version of Aaron Pico in the featherweight division is a problem.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
100%.
I know what fight I would want to see him.
Mm.
Jean Silva.
Mm. A lot of elbows there, huh?
Yeah, I would like to see if he can get through
The
the griminess, the unpredictability. Was it? How do you say it?
unpredictability.
Unpredict. How do you say it?
Unpredictability.
Unpredict. Bro, I can't say that. Say it again. Unpredictability.
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 Yeah.
Something like that. Unpredict. Bro. Huh?
Unpredictability.
Unpre. Un. Whatever. I'm pressing it tonight with my flashcards.
Mm,
Um. What you looking at, punk ass white boy?
nothing.
Next, man. Oh. A goodbye to a veteran.
Yeah.
Cub Swanson versus Nate the Train.
Mm,
Um. Cub Swanson was his retirement fight. Comes in, puts on a great performance.
yeah.
Had Nate hurt very early in the round, and then finishes him with a minute left, a little bit less than a minute left, with a great overhand right. And yeah, says goodbye with a win.
Glad we love to see that.
A fairy tale finish for
Yeah.
fighters, which is very rare to see,
Yep.
especially in the UFC. So,
100%.
uh, I mean, cool fights throughout Cub Swanson's uh career,
Mm.
but Father Time is undefeated, and we now see Cub Swanson as a yeah.
I will remember you.
What was that?
Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to. I remember he had like this crazy fact about him. Just can't remember what. He was like the only person to beat like two big names. I know Max Holloway. Was it Max? No. Oh yeah, he was the only person. There's only one other person that beat. I forgot what it was, but there's one other person that beat Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira.
Mm.
So that's a cool little fun fact.
Mm.
But we wish Cub Swanson a happy retirement.
Yeah.
Next, probably the most boring fight I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Would this be the most boring fight you've seen this
Yeah.
year?
I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna go two ways. I feel like this fight either it was gonna be fight of the year type of fight or very boring fight. No in between.
Well, I think it's definitely the most boring fight of the year.
Yeah.
Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. The Toon Force didn't show up
Mm-mm.
for this fight. Ended up being a 3 round decision win for Dominic Reyes. But honestly, he probably just threw one extra punch than fucking Johnny Walker or something.
Yeah.
A kick. I think he was doing a lot of kicks. Because, I mean, you can probably count how many strikes were thrown with one hand on each round from each of them. So, uh, but sometimes you got to pay a little price to get a little reward.
Mm.
And I think that's what happened with this next fight. We had a boring fight, but that was all given to the fight gods to give us a fucking probably one of the most exciting heavyweight fights
Ever.
of all time.
Yeah.
Definitely of recent times. Curtis Blades versus Josh Hokit. Um, we have Curtis Blades, a veteran, been in the UFC for a long time,
Mhm.
versus Josh Hokit, uh, graduate from the Contender Series.
Yeah.
Comes in very loud mouth guy,
Mm.
interesting personality,
Mhm.
interesting persona on the mic. I guess he plays the role of a crazy person with different alter egos. I think that's his
Thing.
gimmick.
Yeah.
And he kind of does this thing on the mic where he talks like
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan slash Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were hoping for Curtis Blaze to shut Josh Hokit's mouth and derail his hype train, but Josh Hokit came in the fucking fight, man. It was a hell of a fucking fight.
Yeah.
I mean, constant back and forth. I mean, they threw hands like they were fucking featherweights, man, or light,
Yeah.
or fucking yeah, something like that.
They had that dirty box and just clinching.
Yeah, I mean, they threw whatever. They threw the
Yeah.
sink at that shit, man. They were going back and forth. Curtis was hurt. Josh was hurt. Curtis was hurt again. Josh was hurt. I mean, it was just a constant back and forth. I think purely out of volume,
Mhm.
Josh ends up taking the decision win, but very, very fucking fun fight.
Yeah.
I think Josh had some injury on his jaw after that, and Curtis had a broken orbital bone. So hell of a fight.
Mm.
And off of that, which I think was a little fucking strange, but um, Donald Trump, Petra's big homie,
That's not my big homie.
who he was on the island with,
No.
along with his other big homie.
The big Steen.
Yeah, man, Big J.E. You know,
Mm.
um, said he wanted Derek Lewis on the Freedom 250. Is it
Yeah.
called card? And I guess after Josh Hokit's performance, um, it made sense to put Josh Hokit versus Derek Lewis. So I just mentioned that because it should be a very interesting build up to the fight.
Yeah.
Next, moving on to the co-main event, we have light heavyweight fight Azamat Murzakanov versus Paulo Costa,
The juice.
the Juice Man. Paulo Costa making his debut at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Um, Middleweight going up to light heavyweight,
Yeah.
yet was bigger than
The
the light heavyweight.
yeah.
So, and I'm talking about Paulo Costa was bigger than Azamat, which Azamat is not a big light heavyweight, but also Paulo Costa was a big motherfucker.
Right.
Um, it looked good.
Yeah.
First round was good, really good. Second round was a little odd.
Mhm.
I thought he was a little gassed,
Yeah.
but maybe that was his uh,
Game plan.
game plan to really go take the first round,
Right.
take the second round off, secure that third round.
Mhm.
Gets a KO from it was weird.
Yeah.
I never really followed up on that, but I think he hurt Azamat's hand
Mhm.
because there's one kick where that
Yeah.
last kick he just kind of folded and kind of held his hand. So
Yeah.
I never really followed up to see if there was damage, but them kicks from Paulo Costa.
Yeah. Especially Paulo Costa does good in the open stance when it's southpaw versus orthodox. I feel like that's he like Ryan Garcia. He's like, I only want to fight southpaw fighters because he can sneak in that hook, that leg kick to the body, then he could throw it upstairs and which caught what's his face
As what?
Yeah, he caught him, and I think that's what the knockout was. From the head kick.
Yeah,
But yeah, he loves that open stance. I feel like
that
when
body, those kicks to the fucking body
yeah,
throughout the fucking fight. Fuck, man.
cause he landed that head kick with Yoel too when he was in
Mhm.
southpaw.
Yeah, but your eyes fucking vibranium.
Yeah, you don't believe in that shit.
You don't got a block head kick, right?
You know, the your head does the blocking.
Mm.
So
He hurt his leg with his head.
yep.
Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what happened. Yeah, I call.
He checked. He checked the kick with his forehead.
Yeah, Costas look good. Um, yeah, he looked good. Good little win at middleweight.
You want to stay at light heavyweight or go down the middleweight?
You can stay at light heavyweight,
You think
especially if
so?
he's gonna miss weight.
Well, that part too. But I mean, let's say hypothetically he does make weight from now on.
I think you'd probably just want to stay at light heavyweight, easier weight cut,
You don't also think the talent pool is
steep.
a little easier in light heavyweight right now?
Yeah,
I mean, middleweight. What do we have right now? Who's champ?
Chimaev.
Kamzat, right?
Mhm.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Strickland,
Mhm.
he's next, but that's also rough. You got
Umamov. No, that's middleweight.
no, that's
No, that is middleweight.
Imavov? No.
Is that middleweight?
Oh yeah, Imavov. Um, Kyle,
Yeah,
Miles Morales,
that's middle. That's
Welter. Welter, okay.
Aaron Hernandez. No, Fluffy Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez. I don't know what the fuck Pedro's on today, bro. Are you good? Are you okay? Why is that shit so funny, man? True, Aaron Hernandez is your favorite player, mostly for what he did outside the court. Anyway, um, no, I mean, because like heavyweight, who do you have?
Yuri,
Erie, I get
Carlos Oberg, Jamal Hill,
Jamal Hill. Okay, yeah, I guess
Khalil Roundtree,
with Khalil,
Big Ank.
Big Yank, Uncle.
Yeah. Um, that's about it.
That Paulo Costa,
Mhm.
that volume. I
Yeah.
think Uncle is having trouble with that.
Mhm.
That volume, I think
Khalil.
Khalil could have a problem with that,
Mhm.
especially those kicks.
Yeah.
And I love Khalil. Jamal Hill, I think
Yeah.
he can get past Jamal Hill. And that leaves Olberg and
Yuri.
Yuri, which, I mean, we'll speak about that soon. But
Mhm.
Yuri, don't. Yuri's become one of those
Yeah.
Kevin Holland.
Mm. Yeah.
You don't know what you're getting with Yuri.
Yeah.
So, and then Olberg,
He just has the left hook.
is he that good?
Nope.
We don't know yet for sure. I think we need to get.
We're gonna have to wait for a year.
We're gonna need a new defense. But as Pedro just said, and I think that gave it away on our main event, Yuri Proha-
Prohashka.
Prohashka versus Carlos Olberg. Carlos Olberg comes out victorious and becomes the new light heavyweight champ of the world.
Mhm.
Um, you want to explain what happened? Or you want me to explain it?
You could explain it, man.
Weird fucking fight. Starts off. Yuri comes in. Good kicks to the leg.
Yeah.
Who knows if that did it? But compromised somehow. Olberg compromises his knee,
Mhm.
maybe from a kick,
Perhaps. Maybe.
and then to add fucking sprinkles to this little ice cream sundae, Olberg fucking blows his fucking ACL
Yeah.
randomly. So now you have Olberg standing there
Mhm.
with a fucked up knee and a
Yeah.
torn ACL. Yuri has Olberg on the fence. Olberg is just, I mean, he's kind of like a cornered animal.
Yeah.
just kind of being reactive, see if he can land something.
Mhm.
Keep showing his left fucking hook.
Yeah.
Yuri starts spazzing out,
Mhm.
starts stimming,
Yeah.
starts.
I guess he's trying to get Carlos to just stand there and bang with him. He's like, man, I guess it was like because he saw that he had a fucked up foot, so he's like, man, just fuck it, man, fuck it, right here, bro. Just if you land it, so be it.
And he did land it.
Yeah.
Fucking Yuri's dumbass.
Yep.
And I love Yuri,
Right.
so it hurts me to say this. He comes in like a complete idiot,
Yeah.
guard down,
Mhm.
versus someone who's got a good fucking left hook,
Right.
who's been fucking just he's showing the left hook back to back,
Yeah.
just trying to find something to do.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like Yuri put the fucking house on Olberg to win because he was the underdog.
Yeah.
Someone's got to check his finances after this fight
Yeah.
because the way that fucking left hook landed, man,
Yeah.
that shit was like he told him to hit him.
Right.
Shit looked like a skit.
Yeah.
But anyways, Yuri comes in, gets clipped by a left hook right on the fucking button, lands right on his fucking head. Olberg jumps on, finishes it. I mean, you had fucking what's the ref's name?
Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, who if you die, you die. Let that shit go on for a
Bro,
minute.
one of
But
Carlos like when he had went to go hit Yuri, he like he tore it even more. So he's just sitting there fucking like a hurt animal. But
yeah, man, it's what a fucking I don't know, man. What a shit show. What do you think?
Yuri sold the easiest fucking title win in UFC history. Um, yeah, yeah, I think that was the easiest. It doesn't get more easier than that, in my opinion. Because realistically, wrestle fuck him.
Or
Like,
just coast off the last
yeah,
round and let the fucking
just
doctor stop it.
right. Because there's no way he was gonna get out after that.
He's not. You let him go to the corner, they stop the fight. He
Yeah,
can't get up.
and you can really just do what you're like. Just stay at a distance where he's far enough to where, like, he regardless, you're gonna win the round if his back is on the cage and you're just there
Right.
throwing like maybe like a jab or two, throwing a fuck it, start chomp the other leg down,
Right.
the lead leg,
Right. It's not like he can put pressure on the other leg.
right,
It's not like he can try to check it or
right,
something.
no,
All his fucking pressure is going on the front leg. That shit's planted.
especially if you throw like a mean ass, you a crazy motherfucker, just throw a shin to shin. Now, not only is he hurting more, you're hurting too, but just switch stances, fuck it,
Right. You got another leg.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know, man. That shit.
yeah,
So I got a question for you, and you gotta be.
mm,
We joked around about it, but you gotta be completely honest
all
because you're a
right,
professional. The
mm-hmm,
whole Mercy Yuri comes in after the fight, says to Joe Rogan, "Oh, I hesitated because I was thinking Mercy because he was hurt and I didn't want to finish him like that."
mm-hmm.
True or bullshit?
I feel like it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like sometimes, like I like maybe he didn't want to win the belt like that. You know what I mean? And that's why he was trying to get him to fight. Like he was like, "Come on, right now, fuck it, just throw down right now." I feel like because he was doing that a couple times during the fight after he saw that. Because he also like when Carlos fucked up his leg, he like backed up a little bit and he was just like looking at him and he was like, "You good, gang?" And that's why I feel like. But at the same time, you a fucking professional, man. You see a sheep that's bleeding, jump on it. You a wolf.
I don't know what type of animal noise you just made, but
You gotta jump on that
that
shit,
shit
man.
sounded like a fucking porcupine.
I get what he means, because also it is a human aspect, I guess. But also like you're a fucking fighter, bro. Fuck that shit. Go, mm, like you gotta do it.
I think that Mercy thing was. I think it's bullshit.
Mm,
Only because it was a good minute, almost 2 minutes that Olberg was hurt.
mm-hmm.
Right. Like he was giving him Mercy. Like that wasn't Mercy.
Yeah.
He was looking for a finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was doing that let's go, but like he was looking for a finish.
Yeah.
He knew he was hurt. He wanted a finish.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there is a level of you being correct where he didn't want to win the belt like that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's like, let me knock him out. Like, let me stamp, like, you know?
Yeah.
He wanted to finish him because if he
Right.
wasn't able to finish him and he won by doctor stoppage, maybe.
Mhm.
But it's like, come on, man. Like
You're a
you're
professional.
a professional. One, two, you got knocked out for a stupid ass mistake.
Right.
Like you're supposed to be the guy.
Mhm.
Alex Pereira's gone.
Mhm.
You're supposed to be the guy at that's supposed to be your belt,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Like using an example, someone who tried to grab the belt millions of times, not millions, but a handful of times, couldn't do it. Max Holloway.
Right.
But everybody that he fought, what?
He beat.
Because he was that much better than everybody else.
Right.
Except
The
Bolt,
number one. Yeah.
you know? That's supposedly what here he is.
Mhm.
But now it makes me question, is he that good?
Right. I think also what kind of he probably was like he he's fucking hurt. I couldn't not be on my fucking A's and Q's or whatever, P's and Q's, and you got caught with some bullshit.
I think that's what happened, man. I
Yeah.
think that whole Mercy thing I think is bullshit.
Yeah.
I think he's like, I want to hurt him. I want to knock him out.
Mhm.
And he thought it was going to be easy.
Yeah.
And he wasn't on his P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Came in with a fucking amateur ass mistake
Right.
versus someone with a good left hook,
Mhm.
which you've been hurt on that left side before.
Right.
So I just don't. And I love Erie, and I'm not trying to kick him while he's down,
Right.
because sucks.
Yeah.
Like that was your belt.
Right.
But I just don't. I just didn't like that mercy thing that he
Yeah.
said. I think that thing really like irked me.
Mm.
Like he would have came on there like I fucked up. I'm fucking stupid. Like I fucked up.
Yeah.
I respect it because like I think
I feel like
everybody could relate to that.
especially like a championship fight, you don't that's the last thing you expect to fucking happen, and you're like, oh, uh, what the fuck do I do now? You know?
Maybe I again
But I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think I get it if you're a fucking amateur.
Right.
I get it if you're on the early prelims.
Mhm.
I get it if you're a handful of fights into the UFC.
Yeah.
But like you're a veteran at this point.
Yeah.
You've held the belt.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the other thing that when I was talking to you yesterday, I hate to say it because I love Erie, but he did not deserve a title shot.
That this title
This
shot.
one
Yeah.
over Onkolov,
Yeah.
and I don't like Onkolov,
Mm.
but I'm just saying
Mm.
if you want to stick to the politics and not put in,
Bias.
you know,
Right.
or like take fan favorites into consideration, or
Mhm.
white privilege, as some people say, right?
Dana privilege.
Yeah, there. The next one should have been Onkolov because Onkolov had the belt,
Mhm.
loses it to Pereira. Pereira vacates.
Right.
Technically, there should have been a trilogy.
Right.
So, and then Onkolov beat the champ on the first one.
Mhm.
So why not give him a shot? It should have really been Olberg Onkolov.
Mhm.
So you have a shot that you kind of didn't fully deserve.
Yeah.
Only reason people were hyped is because you're a fan favorite,
Right.
and then you do that.
Yeah.
And then he also said, "I had that one. I had that fight won. I deserve or I want a rematch."
Mm.
It's like, come on, man. You can't just.
You can't be doing that.
It's not like this is fucking.
I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need like 3 to 4 fights before you get a title shot game.
I think so, man. At least two, man.
Yeah, respectfully, I'll fuck with you, Yuri, but come on, bro. What the fuck was that? But
Throw a Paulo Costa at him.
yep.
I think that'd be a good.
The uh, what's his name? John Blahovic.
Mm,
John Blowovich. He's fighting soon. Maybe him and John Blowovich. I feel like that's the one guy Yuri hasn't fought. I feel like that'd be a good fight.
yeah.
Fucking the Czech versus Poland. Fuck it, bro.
Oh shit.
Some
World War I shit going on
yeah.
there.
So I need that. Those two fights. Costa, Blowovich, Big Ank, and I think those three fights. I'll be like, you know what, deserves it.
Well, here's the other thing that's weird. Now we have an interim
Yeah, yeah.
because Olberg.
I guess it's gonna be a rematch. Well, John Blowovich, I forgot the dude he's fighting. Let's say Blowovich wins. Big Ank, fuck it. Those are the two people that deserve it. They fight for the interim, and then the winner gets a champ whenever he comes back. That's 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 my
And then Yuri gets loser of that,
yeah, yeah,
and Paulo Costa.
yeah, 100%.
Fuck it, throw my boy up there again.
Khalil.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Khalil's been training his cardio.
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, you have to. That's what
100%.
Max Holloway did.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So, anyways,
Moving on.
boxing.
The Gypsy King, after his 16-month hiatus, returns.
Fifth retirement.
I think it was like eighth. I think
Oh, my bad.
it was actually like eight. But let's start off with the co-main. Oh, actually, we're traveling to the UK. Um, the co-main Regis Prograis versus Conor Ben. What'd you think, or did you watch it?
Yeah, well, I watched the second half.
No,
Um,
you shouldn't have been talking shit.
who Conor Ben?
Yeah, man, everyone's licking their chomps now.
Hey man. So you think it's frowned upon? It's a bad look on him that he wasn't able to get um
Regis,
Regis out of there.
yeah, man.
Why? Why do you think that is?
I mean, this is like a fight for you to be like, hey, man, this is a statement win. You know
Regis never been finished.
exactly. No bigger statement than someone who's never been finished.
To finish the guy,
Yep,
you got to finish guys off.
yep. That's
Do
what
you-
you be doing.
That's what you be doing.
That's what you be doing.
Nah.
You say you're a finisher, and you're a
Mm.
hooker. Yeah. I think. I mean, he needed that big win, and everyone saw he didn't have the best performance. He's getting touched up a little bit, and motherfuckers, like I said, motherfuckers was licking their chops.
Well, also they're licking their chomps because motherfucker came to US just beefing with everybody.
Yeah.
Called out my twin Rolly, called
Mm.
out Ryan, called out Shakur, called out who else?
Devin.
Haney,
Yeah.
called out fucking everybody and their mama, man.
You talking about Debo?
Yeah, man.
I was like calling him that.
Hit Devo with a brick, man.
Is that
Um,
Keyshawn Davis?
sure.
That's what he said.
Anyways, um,
He said, matter of fact, these are bricks.
but yeah. I mean, I don't know,
Yeah, man. I think, especially with someone who's a foot out the door, hasn't fought in like a year.
bro. That shit was. I saw a post where it's like Conor Bennett says 29 has accomplished nothing in boxing. I'm like, damn, why they calling him out like that?
Fuck.
I mean, what's his biggest win?
Eubank.
Let me rephrase. What's his hardest win? Like best fighter he's fought.
Probably Regis.
That's what I was thinking, man. I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm a fucking casual sometimes, but I look at his resume. I'm like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
what can I point out that I'm like, damn, you know?
Nothing.
So, anyways, what do you want next for Conor Ben?
You cut out Ryan Garcia.
I hate the fucking dick ride Ryan Garcia again, but Ryan Garcia
Mm.
in the UK,
Mm.
that's hard.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Yeah. 100%.
In the fucking another one in that fucking stadium. The where they go?
Tottenham.
Tottenham,
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Where's that? Is that by your hood?
Is in Tottenham.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm from Mexico, man.
Oh, that's like, yeah, it's somewhere up there, you know.
Like your hood's close to it, or
Yeah, like a little 20-minute train
what's
ride.
your hood?
Sheffield, I think.
This motherfucker. I
What?
fucking apocalypto looking motherfucker. Anyways,
Shout out to Peaky Blinders, bro.
that's you.
Yeah. That's how
Can you do a British accent?
you're moving mad.
What they eat? Fucking
Peas on toast.
yeah, mash and peas or something like that.
Mash and peas. Um, Fish and chips.
Anyways, um, Ryan Garcia in the UK. Make it happen.
Mm,
I'm here for it.
mm,
Go on fucking enemy soil.
mm. Show that red coat what's up.
Yeah. Gotta do it for the Americas, man.
Mm,
You know?
yeah,
I would like to see that.
yeah.
Only other person I think, and only because, I don't know, 'cause I think it would still be a show
Mm,
with Ryan.
mm,
I think it would still be a show. I think any other fighter
mm-hmm,
besides, I think Rolly would still put on the show because I
mm-hmm,
think their style would probably make it interesting.
mm-hmm.
Besides that, anybody else that he's been calling out, I think would be a fucking snooze fest.
Yeah,
Haney, snooze fest. Shakur,
100%,
snooze
hundred
fest.
percent.
So either Ryan or Rolly is what
Yeah,
I would want to see.
I think you get stopped by both the guys.
I think so too. But
Yeah,
it's a show
yeah, for sure.
and make it in the UK, like I said.
Yeah.
Send my twin, man.
Mm. But moving on to
Main
the main
event.
event.
Why everybody showed up, right?
Yeah, the Gypsy King versus Mac. It's Joe Rogan. Um, Fury came out, boxed his head in for 12 rounds. Looked good. Motherfucker had some of them tie clinches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um. Yeah. I mean, the Dagestani in him was trying to shoot. I think
yeah,
he's
a
trying to
couple
shoot him
times.
for a double leg,
The
man.
commentator says, "Man, this ain't wrestling. This is boxing." Hit him with
Yeah.
the coach rubbing.
You ain't doing none of that karate. Remember when he would say that?
This ain't wrestling. This is boxing.
But that's funny. He's called jiu-jitsu karate. Remember
Yeah,
that? Anyways, yeah, good welcome back fight.
yeah,
Kind of boring, but
yeah.
I mean, I get what he was trying to do.
I think just get the rounds in the bag.
The other guy was durable.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's also trying to avoid a lot of damage.
Mhm.
So he probably, and it's hard to fight someone like that who's like just coming in with their head down. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to run into headbutts,
Right.
get an unnecessary cut.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was just really was a boring fight, if I'm
Yeah.
being honest. But
Mhm.
it's fucking Fury's one of those dudes that's always a show, man. It's always a spectacle. He's up there. However, well, Tyson Fury wins
Mhm.
unanimous decision. I think he took every round, right? Except for
Something
like
like
the first one or two.
yeah, first two I think.
But besides that, clean sweep.
Mhm.
Um, I think it took a round or two for Fury to get
Mojo.
his little sea legs back,
Mm.
and they able to move around, and
Yeah.
it was outbox. It was a boxing class for
Yeah.
him,
So I guess him and AJ are next.
right? So and then
Did you see the AJ like halfway through the fight? Motherfucker was like,
recording,
yeah.
yeah, that shit was. But
Motherfucker look like me out there, bro.
always got them headphones on, man. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I wonder what he's listening to.
Think he's listening to Los Bukis or Los Temerarios
I always imagine him like listening to Caliu music for some reason.
to Caliucci.
No, Caliu,
Who's
the
that?
cartoon, the bald-headed kid,
Mm.
or is it Caillou?
Caillou.
Caillou.
Yeah.
I always imagine. I'm
Yeah.
Caillou. I always imagine him listening to that.
Mm.
What if I'm correct?
Could be. Who knows?
I'm telling you, man, he's a little autistic. What the fuck you flicking me off for?
you, you haven't seen that picture? It was AJ doing that shit.
Oh no. Oh, that was at the fight? Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. But
He started doing that shit to people.
AJ, fellow countryman of Fury,
Mm.
fight that was supposed to happen, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
5, 6 years ago?
Mm-hmm. You know Tyson Fury's the only person to hold all four belts and never be undisputed?
Mm, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So he had them at different times, but not at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Like that's possible, but
Right.
obviously it's possible.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury's an interesting character, man.
Right.
If Usyk never existed,
Mm.
Fury all time great.
100%.
I agree, man. But Anyways, fellow countryman Anthony Joshua was in the crowd. Probably took a walk to the to the stadium,
Yeah,
and yeah, he watched his
countryman
countryman slash possibly future
rival.
opponent
Yeah.
uh, up there.
Mhm.
At the end of the fight, Fury being Fury, grabbing the mic, talking, saying all this. He did give out a little memorial to
Ricky
Ricky
Han.
Haddon,
Yeah.
who sadly passed away last year.
Yeah.
It was the beginning of this year.
Last year.
Last year from suicide, right?
I think so.
Oh, but that was a nice little memorial from Tyson Fury. But unfortunately, I think he soured it a little bit
Mhm.
by becoming this, well, doing the whole loudmouth Fury thing,
Yeah.
talking about how he's the best, blah blah blah, and then calling out AJ.
Yeah.
Started calling him a pussy and said, "Are you gonna fight me? Say yes or no right now."
Mm.
And AJ said, "You're a fucking clout chaser, Tyson Fury."
Mm.
And then he said, "I don't fight when you tell me you work for me, boy."
You said it like that.
He said it just like
Mm.
that. He said, "You punk ass."
That's what AJ told Fury.
That's what you should have told him, man.
Shut up, punk ass white boy.
But he did say, "I don't work for you.
Mm.
You work for me.
Mm.
We'll fight whenever I say so."
Mm.
He let Tyson Fury know that he's the A side. It's a close A side B side, right?
Yeah.
Um, I think AJ might be still on the A side
I
just
think
because.
so. I think he's fought more recently. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I think AJ has a couple fights that he can go down, like we
Yeah.
spoke about the last show.
Yep.
He can take on
Dubois.
Dubois, Wilder,
Yeah.
or there's one other person we said no. Well, I guess Fury was the other person.
Yeah.
So he's got three options. While Fury, like Fury, doesn't have big names.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he's fought him.
Can't fight Wilder again.
Right, he fought the
That
Wilder.
chapter closed.
Fury, I mean, not Fury. Usyk. That's not.
Chapter closed.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. Chapter
I don't
closed.
think people want to see a trilogy on that one, right?
No.
I mean, first one was close, but obviously Usyk took it, and
Second.
second one was a dog walk. So
Yeah.
he retired Fury.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that leaves only Fury with one option,
Dubois.
which is
If,
wow, AJ.
yeah.
Leaves Fury with the only big name
Right.
AJ.
Mm-hmm.
So so yeah, I think AJ's on the one side, on the A side on that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Trauma and Tottenham.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it for this recap. We're gonna hit you with a 5 minute episode next episode. Or Gallo Estrada, he got finished. Or I
Oh,
think his corner stopped in going into the 10th round. Um, he don't got it no more. Like I said, man, I think it's time to give it up. He's almost 40, especially at those lower weight classes. He's past 5 to 7
bro,
years,
even
maybe.
regular boxing, like
Yeah,
age 34, 35 is pushing it.
yeah,
And you said what?
at
How old?
37,
Yeah.
especially at the lower weight classes.
Right, right,
So they expire quicker.
right.
So yeah, I think one fight in his home state, and I think that'd be a good career. He had good fights in the pound for pound. It was a solid career, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I saw was, what's his name? Kids had
Oh,
a
the Capatillo.
Tapatillo.
Yeah,
Kids debuted.
yeah.
So go have a future.
No, the boxing team.
Huh?
And yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, that's not that big of news.
yeah.
Wrap it up, buddy.
Make sure y'all like, comment,
Comment,
subscribe,
subscribe.
give us a 5 star
Address,
rating,
bitch.
comment. Are you copying me?
No,
Oh, comment.
man. Trauma in Tottenham.
Drama in Tottenham. Make sure y'all like, comment,
Oh shit, my
subscribe.
thing came
Oh,
undone.
okay.
You push it in, I can't hear you that way. You put it in.
Oh yeah, put it in you.
Weird, bro. You see how? I hope you spill that shit. Look, oh, I hope you spill that
See
shit.
that pussy?
You disconnected more. It's the other cable, you stupid dumb fuck.
Well, regardless, this podcast is over. We'll see y'all next week.